What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for March 21st, 2024. So, we are in the week before the Easter event, which usually means absolutely nothing, and that's kind of what we have this week. We have a very boring Prophet Orb week, which means, this is a positive and a negative. That we don't have a Starlight Melody this week, which is usually with either Prophet Orb event or Wishing Coin. That does mean the Starlight event is going to be attached to next week's Easter event as well, so that might mean some bonus things that happen. It also means we might get a Soul Awakening session. You don't know. We'll talk about that a little bit later in this weekend when we might have a little bit more information. But for right now, let's talk about next week's event. For the average player, you're going to save your resources. However, if you're a VIP player, there's one event you might want to participate in. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So let's just jump right into it. It's funny, I was just talking about Gag yesterday, and he is the splash screen for the new update. Daily rewards are going to be 1 Prophet Orb and 5 of those lollipops. We do have a Heroic Miracle with actually a pretty solid reward. For those of you who want to go like maybe a Patricia route and do something a little different, Patricia is the reward. So for me, on my free-to-play account, I am happy with this. Get all these taken care of, get them all done, save those resources for future events, because you're not going to need any of them for this event except for those lollipops, because we have the Prophet Orb event, which should be a hard pass for everybody. You got Gaggy, you got Queen. This is 100% a pass. Do not do a single Prophet Orb this week because there's no bonus rewards. And then there's also the Fantasy Factory. So again, you kind of want to go for like either the 9-star puppet or the 5-star hero chest, kind of whichever one you can get to and works out better for you. Again, I would definitely wait to do any of your gem purchases for Fantasy Factory until Thursday of this week, because again, we have an Easter event, potentially with the Starlight Melody event attached to it as well. So next week's event might be a little gem heavy. I would say try to save back up to about 20 or 30,000 gems if you did use some this week. Now, this is the one VIP event that is a little bit interesting. It says, during the event, you will get 1 fantasy gift box for every 500 VIP experience gained with a maximum of 10. So after opening, you'll get a random reward with the corresponding icon. So you can see there's 3 different rows. As you go down the rows, they get better and better. However, you're only getting 10 of these, and it's basically for spending like $100. So it's nothing like game breaking, but still it's not too bad. It says after opening the Sublimation Nourishment box, a selection box. So I'm guessing when they say that, they're probably talking about this this watermelon box here. I'm guessing. It does say the boxes on the first and second rows only have 9,000 sublimation, and then these over here, the core of origins, only have 5 shards. So is pretty much like what, 1/5 of the size you normally get, and these are 1/10 of the size. However, when you go down to the bottom row here, it says after opening the Sublimation Nourishment box and the Core of Origin boxes on the third row, this will be 90,000 sublimation, so the normal amount for the watermelon chest, and 50 shards of Core of Origin. So this seems extremely RNG. So essentially this week is for VIP players to spend $100 and see if you can high roll. That's about it. That seems about the gist of it. Chances are, if it was me, I'm probably going to hit all the ones in the first row. But again, this doesn't really seem like a crazy good event that you need to spend on. However, there's 2 things that are kind of good on here for pushing. 200,000 Scattered Spirit Vein and 25,000 of these, which is 5 Divine Aurora Power Gems. So, like, you could hit it, but again, it is 100% completely random, which doesn't really say anything. Oh yeah, one thing to mention here, the pay-to-win artifact chest does not have the auspicious Lucky Cat still. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that as well. But yeah, this is a really weird event. So you get 1 box for every 500, which is what? 500 is, I think, $10, and then 5,000 VIP is $100, so you can get 10 of them. And it's completely random. I guess I would hold off on this even as a spender to wait and see in game tonight what the chances are, because if you're an end game player, chances are you don't really need this. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of these that are not that great. I mean, endgame accounts don't need this. Granted, if you're an earlier game spender, $100 is not that bad for some RNG. I wish you could pick, because then I'd literally just pick I'd pick these two. I wouldn't care about anything in the bottom row. These two. Although 25,000 here, that's 25 treasure train pulls. That's interesting as well. I don't know. We'll take a look at it tonight, see if it is worthwhile. Moving on, we do have the Lollipop Factory, and honestly, this might be the one to go for, because this is a $100 pack, which will give you all the VIP resources here. So it's like, okay, I mean, this pack is definitely good because you're getting 2,500 contract or Prism Starry Gems, which is already $100 pack in the game. Same with Course of Transcendence, and pretty much the same with Profit Orbs. You're pretty much getting the same amount for all that. You're getting a few less lollipops, but you're also getting the smash and the 2 times rewards from here. So, or sorry, 2 times stars from here. This is one where you get more honey stars, and then you can purchase more stuff. So is it good? Is it bad? I mean, it's not horrible. And then of course there's value packages, but there's really no incentive at all this week to get any value packages. Lollipop Factory is probably the go-to for most people, because that's a lot of value for $100, which also gives you this. So yeah, as a spender, that's pretty cool. As a free-to-play, so I don't know if we're going to have a stream necessarily tonight or really the rest of this week. I've been really pushing my 3rd YouTube channel, trying to get content out for AFK Journey. If you guys haven't checked it out, don't worry. You'll see some videos here on the main channel talking about it here in a little bit. We even got some sponsorships for it, which works out good because I'm playing the game anyway. So if you guys haven't done it already, go over to the 3rd channel, go over to More Berry Gaming. That's where we're going to be covering AFK Journey. And if we do any live streams in the next week, it'll most likely only be on Twitch, and it will be most likely AFK Journey because it launches next week, and I'm really excited about it. It's been a while since I've been truly excited about a new game for a channel, and that one's going to be 100% AFK Journey. And we'll have our Idle Heroes channel, we'll have our AFK Journey channel, and it'll hopefully be fun. So if you guys are waiting for account tune-ups and everything, most likely I'm going to contact you on Discord and just kind of get them done in video form, because as far as live streams go, at least for the next week, they're going to be a little sparse for Idle Heroes content. But don't worry, we will be back here both on YouTube and Twitch eventually, and we'll get you guys some more account tune-ups. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about these events. Looks pretty good overall, I'll say, but we're waiting for a good Profit Orb event. We are, especially for free to play. VIP, it's a nice like $100 week, which is inexpensive for spending in Idle Heroes. So yeah, see you guys next time.